afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Mitch Keller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
He's set, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
The 2-1 home, and there he goes towards second. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he misses 2-1. belt. The pitch. Strike taken. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That is good. The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in next, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0. Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alec Mills will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now into the box is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
So now to the plate, Anthony Alford. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and very quickly 2 outs here in the home first.
That is good. Third baseman,
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First delivery to him. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker, 3-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We are still scoreless. And that brings up Javi Baez, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 home.
The count is 1 and 2.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air down the right field line. Polanco giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Contreras leads off second with one gone in the inning. Set. Here's the 3-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now.
Jason Hayward.
Stepping in next, Jason Hayward. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ready on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Colin Moran, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's has a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Up next, Gregory Polanco. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First delivery to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
As a look, now the pitch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Second baseman, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. None out. Runners at first and second. And he Struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Popped up to second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. The pitcher's best friend in the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here now is the pitcher, Alec Mills. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Alec Mills.
He's set. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the pitch. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now is Nico Horner. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slow little grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1. High and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Mitch Keller, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Now to the plate, Kevin Newman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Number 6, Anthony Alford.
Into the box now, Anthony Alford. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 down with a runner at first, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bryant at second with two down. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the AB now. Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
In the air, down the line in left. Marisnick is under it. 1 out. Now to the plate, here is Colin Moran. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Ponce is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Now here's the first offering. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hayward is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. In there, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The pitcher, number 30, Alec Mills.
The next Cub up, Alec Mills, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
Oh, I love that right there. That's a well-executed pitch down and away in a hitter's count with count leverage. Woof. Nice spot right there.
Off and running is Hayward. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The next 3-2. He's running again. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he's off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, Adam Waker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Adam Frazier stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. Now here's the first offering.
One ball, one strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 2 hits. And two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brian Reynolds gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Sean Poppin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Sean Poppin.
So here is Ian Happ. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Hello.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hold on, my friend.
The 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
How's your day today, man? How are you doing today, man?
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here now the 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 on radio.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
LOL.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 home is a swinging strike on the slider. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 1-0.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin.
Rowan Wick will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now the first pitch. Kevin Newman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1. Next to stand in is Anthony Alford. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2-0.
try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Michael Feliz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Feliz.
7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't.
Ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Here comes the 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Marisnick, base runner at first with one out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Rowan Wick, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Goodwin. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 so far.
Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. One and two now. Now here it comes. And he got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 0-1. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Chris Stratton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, extra strike. That's ball strike.
Ian Happ will be next. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready now is Ian Happ. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Corner aboard here at first with nobody out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea. Yeah, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's kicked out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 2 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count 1 and 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Set and the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. He's got it one away.
The pitcher.
Eric
Your attention,
Gonzalez
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2. Eric Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. One out, one on in a one-run game. This is line to left. Marisnik will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now back. The shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Newman. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Kimbrell pauses. Here he comes 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On, he pops it up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball that misses. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Hard liner to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, fouled away. No hits to this point. behind 0-2 now. Hayes is over to take a look. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one, but they lead it 1-0. And stepping in, Anthony Alford. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Pitch on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And it's fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Another one sent foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alec Mills earns the win, his 2nd, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Craig Kimbrell works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.